Nothing to worry about, nothing to see here. We're all good. Everything's happy. Let's hope that the chat is working now. So, you know, we're using this new streaming software, and it's much, much better than our old one. But boy, is it far more complicated. But that's okay. Let's hope that lots of you are going to join in with the chat now, so I can actually see you talking to me. I just want to refresh the cache over here as well. Make sure that everything is good on there. Addy is watching, so Addy is going to be checking. If you are... Let's do that and that. If you are in the chat, please join in, because that would be great, so I can see that it's working. Anybody want to join in the chat? Please talk to me. Talk to me. Talk to me. Come on, we want to see someone say hello, do whatever. Come on, don't be shy. If you are... Let's have a look. There you go. You see, just like that. Boom, 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 boom. There was never any doubt. Thank you, Craig and Yulia and Mr. Cutting Crew and Aranush and Yon. Whoo, yeah, that was easy, wasn't it? I blame Stephen King. It's like something out of his novels, right? All these bugbears and problems that are coming up. And all of a sudden, everybody's happy. Vladimir, good evening to you. Mihai, George is there as well. Addy, thank you so much for your little bit of help there, mate. We're both learning, aren't we, as we go? We love this new software, but boy, is it complicated, as you have just seen. More people signing in. Yulia, Litzer, good evening to you. So we showed you your previous winners. Let's have a quick dash across the game rules. And so here we are at the Overlook Hotel, and I think you all know why we're in the Overlook Hotel at the moment, but let's tell you how the quiz will work. For those of you joining us for the first time, when you play along, a correct answer is worth 100 points. Incorrect answer gets you a big fat 0. We do have 3 questions, one near the start, one near the middle, one right at the end, which have multiple correct answers. So 1 question, 5 possible answers, and 3 of them are correct. If you get all 3 of them, you get that 100 points. If you get just one of them wrong, the other answer or answers that you get right are worth just 20. 30-second gap between questions to allow you to join into that live chat, which we have just worked so hard to get working. And the most important thing to remember here, of course, is that there is a speed bonus. So the quicker you answer, the more points you get. Now, you are not competing against other players for that speed bonus. It is on you. If you answer within the first second or so, you will get the full 50 points. If you answer in the last second, you're only going to get 1 or 2 bonus points. So that is worked on your countdown, on your handset. That is on you. It doesn't matter how other players are scoring their bonus points. It's on you. Every single player can get bonus points on every single question. And we give you between 10 and 15 seconds to answer all questions, which should be absolutely fine. We give you a little bit more time if there is a slightly longer or more complicated question. So here we are in the Overlook Hotel, as seen on my t-shirt, which I wore for Halloween, and I thought, why not get it out again today? And look, there's the same carpet. I'm sort of blending in. And this is why. Because tonight our random round of questions will be on Stephen King, the author Stephen King. I know this has proven to be a very, very popular choice, so thank you to Alina, who was our 50th person last Wednesday. And the same will apply tonight. If you are in 50th position tonight, not only will you win yourself a prize, but you will also get to choose any subject you like for next week, within reason, of course. We do like to make sure that the subject is fair to all players. So, for example, it's a little bit unfair if we do, say, British soap operas or I don't know, Romanian metro stations or something like that. Okay, so we do like to try and find something that's relatively universal and open to everybody, and tonight it will be on Stephen King between questions 20 and 29. 10 of the best questions on his work. All right, let's talk prizes. Now, as you will have seen, we are now, because we have lockdown in the UK and we have curfew possibly leading to lockdown, who knows, here in Romania, we are trying to give away prizes that we can email to you, essentially. Now, it is very difficult, and we are going to get to the point where we can't give away as many prizes as we would like to, because we only have a limited amount of sponsors that can provide us with emailable, if that's a word, electronic prizes. Thankfully, just for tonight, we for the very final time, and we must say thank you to them for being involved for the last 3 or so weeks, we say thank you to Tucano Coffee Madagascar, which is the coffee shop down in Sector 6 at Athi Park, Athi Palace shopping mall there. The winner tonight receives a 50 lei voucher to go along and enjoy some coffee and some cake. And if you are in Sector 6, you can as well have that delivered to you. So if you've got an office or a home in Sector 6, you can order the coffee and cake to come straight to you. Do support them if you're in the area. Madagascar@tucanocoffee.com is their email if you should ever need it. And you can also look them up and give them a thank you on the Facebook. And their socials. Tucano Madagascar is their handle there. So please support them because they have supported us. And once again, a big fat thank you to them. Now, we do have another regular donor, which we're going to put in as our runners-up prize tonight. And this is F45 Training. It is the place where I train. Lots of my friends are training there now. Some of you are training there now, which is great. A couple of prize winners have started coming along. Now, some people have asked me about hygiene and what have you in terms of COVID. Let me tell you, you can't go to a safer place to work out in the city. Not only are the classes limited to between 10 and 15 people, every person wears a mask. And every time you complete an exercise, it is cleaned down by the trainers there immediately before the next person comes in and takes over. Everybody is checked with temperature and disinfected on their shoes as they walk into the centre as well. And I can't recommend them enough. They're going out of their way to make sure people can stay fit and healthy and still continue training. And if you are our runner-up tonight, you can receive a full month's membership to go along and get yourself in shape before Christmas. And if you would like to support them and look them up, feel free to on the socials, mainly Facebook at French Quarter Bucharest. And if you want to know anything more about F45, which stands for Functional 45, as in 45-minute workout only, do talk to me because I'm a huge fan. And thank you once again to Alex and the team at F45 Training for remaining a sponsor. Now, on to pizza, and we have changed things up. So thanks to Jerry's Pizza, ever since we started this back in March, we've been in a privileged position to be able to give our top 7 players from 4th to 10th, if that makes sense, a free pizza if they come between 4th and 10th. Now, we've had to change things up because we feel we should give more people a chance to win pizza. Some of you are winning pizza every week, and now we're going to change it so that more and more of you can get it. So those 7 pizzas are now going to be distributed through the quiz because, as you know, we've got to try it and share all the prizes that we have with everybody. So places 10th, 20th, 30th, 40th, 60th, 70th and 80th will all win a pizza tonight. So if you end in a 0, you're going to win as long as we don't reach 90 players, which we actually are going to. So anything up to 80, 10, 20, 30, 40, 60, 70 and 80 will get yourself a pizza. And please, vital, you must send me a message with your name and phone number if you want your pizza, and you must do that nice and quickly. You will notice that 50th place is missing, and that's because we have got another regular donor, which is this one. And it is Escape Room, Quest Mission Escape Rooms, the live series that they've been putting in place ever since March. Very, very popular with you guys. Lots of you have won it, but we don't normally give it away down in 50th place, but that's what we're going to do tonight and maybe next week as well. So 50th place tonight will win access to the live Escape Room, which is played online with you and your friends. And thanks to Quest Mission Live, that prize will go to you. And we'll give you a chance to choose a theme for next week. Just like we have Stephen King this evening, you will get to choose something that you like for next week to see if you can improve upon your 50th place. On to our lucky wheel for Patreons. By Patreons, I do mean our rather wonderful gold and silver Patreons, and we are very lucky that Electronic Arts are starting a little bit of support with us, and they've started off with Need for Speed Heat, which I'm told is a very, very popular racing game, which came out earlier this year, I believe. And if you come up on the wheel tonight at the end of the quiz, if your name appears, you will win a digital copy, so I can send it to you straight away, of Need for Speed Heat, the latest Need for Speed game. It is your choice of PS4 or PC. You can have one or the other, and whichever one you don't choose, we will use as a prize next week. So, not a bad prize, and thank you to Electronic Arts for their support. And watch this space. We are talking to Electronic Arts, and there is a very good chance we may well have some more prizes from them in the future. All right, quickly back to our main screen. So a slightly later start tonight, but it doesn't really matter, does it? Over on the feed, a quick hello to Delia, Timia, Horia, Vlad is there. The Bakers are coming in as well. Nice to see Jamie a couple of days ago, Gary. It was good to see her. She picked up some prizes. I do hope that she delivered your prizes to you and that you're getting to enjoy them. And thank you to Jamie for donating a prize to us as well, which we will put into the quiz at some point. It's a physical prize. We can't do much with it at the moment. We will. Radu, good evening to you. Right, I think we should get into this quiz. The first bundle of questions are about recent news, things that have happened just recently in the last week or so. Then we get into some general knowledge, and then it's those Stephen King questions between 20 and 29 before we take you all the way home with your final bunch of questions, which will be general knowledge again. We are at the beck and call of the internet and the World Wide Web, but hopefully we will be just fine. So if you are ready, I am ready. Let's say hello to Radu and Jen, and then let's get you going. So do have a look at your handsets. We'll kick you off and then move over to our game screen. Away you go. All right, your first question. Joe Biden is set to become the new US president. Who have we removed from this list of candidates? Now, who booked this? Who booked this? To the hotel. Kanye West is missing from that list there, 82.4%. He actually got like 1,400 votes or something ridiculous, so that's not too shabby, is it? But he didn't make president, I'm afraid. Never mind, but he has said he might run for the next one. Dana into the lead with Charlie, Dan, Christy and Ruxy all on 130 points. Nice and close. Here's your next question. Have a look at the picture. What are this person's initials? What are this person's initials? A two-letter answer. A two-letter answer, please. Now, I do hope you all know where we are presenting the quiz from tonight. It's a very famous place behind me. KH. Thankfully, 80% of you getting it right. KH for Kamala Harris, who will become the first female vice president in history, as well as being the first from Asian descent and the first person to identify as black to also become vice president as well. So fair play to her. Protein and carbohydrates into the lead. Dana second. Dan, Ruxy and Charlie make out your top five. Anybody want to hazard a guess where I am? Surely you recognise it. I do hope you do. Imaginary bonus point to the first person to name where we are tonight. Number 3, today marks the date of the end of hostilities of the First World War. Which treaty was signed to make this official? And do you know, I forgot to put my poppy on. I've been wearing my poppy today and I changed my shirt and I forgot to put it back on. So sincere apologies. Treaty of Versailles is the correct answer, and 82.4% of you smashing that one and getting it right. And it's not too tricky a question, but I did feel it was important with this being Remembrance Day. I know it's not necessarily something celebrated outside the Commonwealth and the USA, but it is important to us, certainly in the UK and America and across a lot of countries in Europe. So Remembrance Day today, otherwise known as Poppy Day. Protein and carbohydrates, Mrs. John Thornton, President Walrus, Ruxy and Dana make out your top 5. In an interview with Harper's Bazaar magazine, the actress Lashana Lynch has confirmed she is going to be playing which movie role. And Jen gets an imaginary bonus point. Yes, we are at the Four Seasons Total Landscaping, which is where Rudy Giuliani's team accidentally booked instead of the Four Seasons Hotel. James Bond is the correct answer, 58.7%. Yes, we are going to have our first female James Bond, and it will be Lashana Lynch. Now, the rumour is she is in the new movie, which has been put back, and there is a big reveal scene in that movie. But they've gone and done an interview with Harper's Bazaar and 100% ruined it for everybody, that big reveal. Protein and carbohydrates, Ruxy, Sally Salsa, Kodrin, and Regeli Stefan. There's your top 5. Alex Trebek has passed away at the age of 80. He was a long-time host of which American TV show? Matt, don't you worry. You wouldn't have won anyway. But nice that you're here. So, Alex Trebek, passing away at the age of 80, he presented Jeopardy, and not only did he present it, he fronted more than 8,200 shows, and he is recognised by the Guinness World Records for the most game show episodes hosted by the same presenter. Can you imagine that? 8,200 episodes, quite something. Still Protein in the lead with Ruxy, Kodrin, Yulia and Dana chasing him down. It's done it again. You're right, Matt. It's gone and done it again. The 47 questions. It didn't do that on Saturday. Which of the following salads was also the title of a famous Fawlty Towers episode? All right, this is frustrating. For some reason, our quiz has gone down to 47 questions again. We don't know why it's doing it. It doesn't do it on a Saturday. We're going to have to talk to my quiz again about this and find out what the problem is. We know it will be picture questions that are missing for some reason. Okay, a Waldorf salad is the correct answer here. Brilliant episode where people order a Waldorf salad and basically Basil doesn't know what goes into a Waldorf salad. Brilliant, brilliant episode. Brotein still leads. Sally Salsa in second. President Walrus, in third. Codrin in fourth. And Ruxy in fifth. I don't know why it's still refusing to put our picture questions on. I will bring this up with them. Let's keep going and enjoy it anyway. Number 7. In sporting terms, what does the S stand for in the acronym NASCAR? Yeah, Jen, I did know this. I mean, I know they filmed lots and lots of episodes in one day. They do that with things like Countdown in the UK as well. But still, that's a lot. It is a lot. Stock is the correct answer for National Association for Stock Car Auto Racing. 46.2% getting it right. Protein still leads the way. Yulia, Aerial Souls, Family Terp, Lady RTN. Welcome to the top 5. It would be like doing 6 quizzes. I've done 2 quizzes in a day. And it is quite hard, all the exhaling, the talking, it is quite difficult. To do 5 or 6 episodes, live episodes, would be tough work. But he gets a lot of holiday. Number 8. What is the first letter of this classic 1994 video game? The options are on your screen, so just click the correct letter. And yes, you will notice we're down to 47 questions again. Well spotted, Matt. You're the first person to notice that. E for Earthworm Jim, 33.7% of you getting that one right. The classic game from back in 1994 on the Super Nintendo, I think it is on that one. It's either Super Nintendo or PlayStation, I can't remember. But it was all the way back then. And yeah, even I played that one. Brotein breaks 1,000 points and holds on to the lead. Aerial Souls, Lady RTN, Codrin and Sally Salsa. That is your top 5 right now. 8 down. Here's your next one. Which song by the Eagles features the city of Winslow, Arizona? Which song by the Eagles features the city of Winslow, Arizona? Vlad, that's the spirit, mate. You're starting out in front early. The pack is chasing you. Take it easy. While I'm standing on a corner in Winslow, Arizona, in such a fine sight to see. It's a girl, my lord, like a proper fool, slowing down to take a look at me. Come on, baby. There's your singing. Brotein still leads. The correct answer was Take It Easy. 34.1% of you getting it. Lady RTN into second. Codrin third. Cree is in fourth. Good evening to you, coming into the top 5. And Aerial Souls fifth. That was rather handy, Jen. What is the first letter of the title of the 2019 movie biography of Elton John? Jon, you're more of a CCR man, are you? How can you hate the Eagles? Take it easy. Oh my God, it's a reference from The Big Lebowski. I'm sorry, I'm being literal. R for Rocket Man. 73% of you getting that one right. Brotein still holds on to the lead that he feels he's going to lose any second. Lady RTN, Codrin, Cree, Aerial Souls, top 5. Nothing wrong with liking CCR and the Eagles. I'm one of those people. Happy to say that. I'm not singing anymore. Yet. Here's number 11. And please select the 3 atmospheric layers that are closest to the Earth. Now, there's a tricky question for you. This might shake up our top 5. 3 answers in there. The 3 atmospheric layers that are closest to the Earth. A really tricky quiz question, but you can take a guess. And fair play to anybody that gets all 3 of these, because this is the sort of thing I'm terrible at. We were looking for troposphere, mesosphere, and stratosphere. It goes troposphere, stratosphere, mesosphere, then thermosphere, ionosphere, and exosphere. So well done if you managed to get all of those. And I think that actually played into the hands of Brotein and carbohydrates there. He holds on to his lead. Lady RTN still in second. Woover Lotus, who chose tonight's special round, is in third. Cree fourth. Aerial Souls fifth. Alina, your night tonight. Number 12. If all the countries in the world are put into alphabetical order, which country would come 193rd out of 195 on the list? How's that for a tricky question? That's a good question for a normal quiz, I'd say, but we're giving you 4 possible answers to take a guess at. And the correct answer is Yemen. It's Yemen, Zambia, Zimbabwe, the last 3 countries in alphabetical order. Lots of you going for Zambia, but most of you working out it is Yemen. And Broteen still holds on to that lead, but he is pooping his pants. He's convinced he's going to give it away. Lady RTN in second, Cree in third, Bula. There's your man coming into the top 5 in fourth, and Codrin in fifth. Where's Alina? Stay strong, Alina. You've got your special round coming up soon. Number 13, released in 2002. What was the title of the first movie in the Bourne series? The first Bourne movie. Which one was it? I'm going to upset people. Never watched a Bourne movie. Never watched a Bourne movie. But look, you guys have 89.2% of you getting that one right. It is indeed the Bourne Identity. I must watch them. Those look like lockdown films to me. I can just sweep through the whole lot. Broteen, Lady RTN, Cree, Codrin and Bula is your top 5. Vlad is he's putting it out there now, saying he's not going to hit the Stephen King questions. We will see. They're going to be tricky. Number 14. Which of the following is not one of South Africa's 3 capital cities? So South Africa actually has 3 capitals as such. And one of those is not one of them. And the one is Johannesburg. Only 16.3% of you getting that one right. It is the largest city, but it's not one of the 3 capitals. Bloemfontein is judicial. Cape Town, legislative. It's the word I can't say. Legislative. And Pretoria is executive. Legislative. There you go. Got it. Broteen still leads, but Bula jumps up into second. Family Terp into third. Lady RTN fourth. Regali Stefan back into the top 5. You've got 1,444. Here's question number 15. What is the last event in an Olympic heptathlon? That is London 2012. Jessica Ennis winning for GB, Team GB. I looked after her for her interviews afterwards. True story. 800 metres is the correct answer. 29% of you getting that one right. The 1,500 metres is the last event in a decathlon for the boys. But the women, they do 800 metres. And the argument might be it's actually a lot harder because you have to run a lot faster. Protein and carbohydrates still holding on to the lead. Family Terp up into second. Regali Stefan up into third. Bula down to fourth. Lady RTN is still in the top 5. 1,470. Legislative. Which US state has the longest border with Mexico? Legislative. Oh, I bet I'll get that in a voiceover job at some point. Legislative. Be just my luck, wouldn't it? All right, so the US state that has the longest border with Mexico is Texas, and 64.5% of you getting that one right. Texas has the longest, California the shortest, but over in Mexico, Chihuahua has the longest border with the USA, and Nuevo Leon has the shortest, but I'm sure you all knew that anyway. Broteen still holding the lead. Good job. Family Terp in second, Regali Stefan third, Bula fourth, Lady RTN in fifth. Couple more questions before we hit our special round. Good times. Right, here comes question number 17. In Greek mythology, who shot the fatal arrow into Achilles' heel? Andre. We never do a prize for the last place, mate, because there's always someone that sort of comes in and just does 2 or 3 questions at the end. So it doesn't really work. Paris is the correct answer, and a massive 96.8% of you getting that one right. Yeah, we thought that was a bit of a gimme on the old Greek mythology, but still, some of you got it wrong. He was killed near the end of the Trojan War by Paris, who shot him in the heel with an arrow, hence the phrase Achilles' heel. Broteen approaches 2,000 points with Family Terp in second, Regale Stefan third, Bula fourth, Lady RTN in fifth. Keep going, Andre. Prize for 80th, mate. Aim for that. Number 18. We're on to the Stephen King question straight away. Whilst at college, King was arrested for stealing what? That's because we've lost 2 of those picture questions from our quiz. So we're into Stephen King's questions. There will be 10 of them. Traffic cones is the correct answer here. 44.1% of you getting that right. About a month prior to his graduation, King was arrested after binge drinking at a nearby bar and stealing traffic cones. So if you are a Stephen King fan, this is where you can make your big comeback. Broteen, Regali Stefan, Bula, Lady RTN, Family Terp. There's your top 5. So 10 questions here, 9 more to come. What are you on about, Matt? Hollywood got it right? What are we talking about? What did I miss? What is King's longest book with a total of 1,152 pages? What is King's longest book with a total of 1,152 pages? It is one of them. And it is The Stand. 40.9% of you getting it right. It is massive. It was a bit shorter. He cut 400 pages for it, but they did finally release the complete and uncut edition, which is his longest book at 1,152 pages. Regali Stefan into the lead. Bula up into second. Bro Team wasn't lying. He's dropped to third. Family Turp fourth. Dan in fifth. Troy. Brad Pitt, right? Played him, yeah. Oh, well, if you like that one, Alina, try this one. In The Stand, what is the nickname of the outbreak that was this year compared to COVID-19? So this is Alina's chosen round here, and I hope you're doing well, Alina. You get all 10 of these, and you will be catching right up. Yeah. Captain Trips is the correct answer, and only 17.6% of you getting that one right. It's dubbed Captain Trips by journalists in the book, and this year it was likened to COVID-19. But as you can read from your screens there, Stephen King himself managed to separate them quite distinctly. Regali Stefan still in the lead from Dan, who's gone into second. Bula in third. Broteen still holding on in fourth, and Family Turp in fifth. Come on, Alina, get into that top five. Here's your next question. In which movie does King play a pawn shop owner who sells Bill Denborough, the bike he used to ride as a child? I love that picture with him and his Matty. I don't know why. It's just such a nice picture. It Chapter 2 is the correct answer here. Now, it is listed as a cameo, but actually it was quite a substantial film role for him. He had quite a few lines, so it was more than a cameo, I think. Dan, he loves his Stephen King, and he's got into the lead. Regali Stefan drops to second. Bula down to third. Ruxy up to fourth. Christy up to fifth. Yeah, I think you're right, Tim. Yeah, any of these nice big books, it's a good time to start reading as we go into these cold, quiet evenings. Next question on Stephen King. What title does King use to refer to his most devoted readers? Of which some of you are. So how does he refer to you? All right, your time, it is up. So King himself refers to you as constant readers. His loyal fans, constant readers. He uses this in introductions and acknowledgements, so in the front of books and things like that. So if you got that, well done. Real tricky question. And I tell you what, we're starting to really filter out the fans here because it's changed a lot in the top five. Dan's definitely a Stephen King fan. He's got the lead. Regali Stefan doing rather well, second place. Christy has moved up to third. Ruxy fourth. Bula drops down to fifth. Maybe Bula's not a King fan. Who knows? Question number 23. Up until 2015, King was in a rock band with which famous cartoonist? So I really had to go searching for some of this trivia. Which of those famous cartoonists were in a rock band with him? Matt Groening is the correct answer here, the creator of The Simpsons. They were called the Rock Bottom Remainders. They were also known as the Remainders. They were a charity rock band. They disbanded in 2015 after one of the first people to form the band actually passed away. But the band was made up with lots and lots of novelists and cartoonists and what have you. And by all accounts, they were pretty darn good. So well done if you got that one. Regali Stefan into the lead. Dan, Bula, Christy T and Ruxy round out your top five. Number 24. After Stephen King was outed as also being the writer Richard Bachman, what book did he write about an author with a sinister parasitic twin? Cumberbitches. Do they really call fans of Cumberbatch Cumberbitches? Seriously. The Dark Half is the correct answer here, and I feel like you could have guessed that one if you weren't too sure. 58.9% of you getting it right, so maybe there was a little bit of guessing going on. Regali Stefan, brilliant round for you so far, as it is for Dan. Those two, first and second. Bula, though, not giving up. He's in third. Heart and Brain coming into the top five, as does Stefan Reshi. Oh, so he doesn't call them that. Okay, that would be something, wouldn't it, if he called his fans bitches, essentially. Number 25. Because he was such a big fan, which band does King include references to in Pet Sematary? Loving the artwork that I've chosen for this picture. Now, I actually had to doctor the picture because the t-shirt he's wearing in this piece of artwork was a band t-shirt of this particular band, and the band is The Ramones. Well done if you got it. Stephen King, massive fan of The Ramones, and he quotes Blitzkrieg Bop in Pet Sematary, and when it was produced, the band wrote and performed the title song, which plays over the closing credits. There's other references to The Ramones in other movies as well. Regeli Stefan still in the lead and building a lead here. Dan second, Bula third, Stefan Reg, you've got fourth place. Christy is in the top 5 as well. 2,282 points for you. Number 26. Guinness World Records names Stephen King as the living author with the greatest number of what? Now, if I'd have known, one of the options here could have been Cumber Bitches, right? That would have been fun. Maybe not. I find it funny. Film adaptations of his work, and a massive 76.3% of you getting that one right. Business Insider in 2019 said, by their count, 66 of King's 213 short stories, novels and novellas, 31% have had some form of screen adaptation. So that's pretty darn impressive, isn't it? Regeli Stefan still leading the way from Dan Bula, Christy T and Stefan Reg. I've got a feeling Stefan Reg and Regeli Stefan maybe playing along together. Don't know. Number 27. Select 3 novels that have storylines based on aliens. Okay, so this is your final Stephen King question. 3 novels that have storylines based on aliens. Tough question if you're not a fan. And The Outsider, I'm being mean, but I did put that one in deliberately because it certainly sounds like it could have aliens, but no. Dreamcatchers is about an alien invasion. Tommyknocker is about the influence of a found alien craft on local population, and Under the Dome centres on an alien experiment. All 3 of those are alien related novels. So well done if you got all 3 of them. Regeli Stefan comes out the back end of that in the lead with Dan in second, Bula third. Heart and Brain had a good round there, as did Christie. That's your top 5. General knowledge. In which classic movie did Sir Michael Caine play the character Charlie Croker? Yeah, George, we picked up on that a little bit ago. We've got a bug, I think, because I tried to put the same 3 questions in that were missing last time, so I'm just going to delete them and not use them again. There's something, for whatever reason, they're not being picked up. The Italian Job, 72.5% of you getting that one right. For those of you from the UK, that's also Mr. Majika in the picture. Almost, right? Almost. Do you remember Mr. Majika with the... Yeah. Means nothing to you guys over here in Romania, but... Yeah. Regeli Stefan still leading from Dan, Bula, Christie and Heart and Brain, who have switched positions. So what we got, 28 down, a few more to go. Number 29. Which country consumes the most chocolate per capita? Which country consumes the most chocolate per capita? Yum, yum. I want some chocolate now. Now I've said that. Switzerland is the correct answer here. 20.2% of you getting it right. The average person in Switzerland eats almost 20 pounds, 9 kilos of chocolate each year. By comparison, the United States indulge in around 9.5 pounds of chocolate each year, so less than half, believe it or not. So, tricky old question there, and that's allowed Dan to catch Regeli Stefan a little bit. First and second for those guys. Bula in third, Christy T in fourth, Heart and Brain down there in fifth. Question number 30. According to NASA, how many Earths could fit inside the sun? Cumber people. I like cumbersomes. They could be cumbersomes. You see? You know, because there's some of them. There's some fans. Cumbersomes? Does that work? Maybe not. I don't know. 1,300,000 is the correct answer. 32.3% of you getting it right. Yeah, it's massive, isn't it? So, according to NASA, 1.3 million would fit inside. Regeli Stefan holds on to the lead, but it's Bula that's moved up to second with Dan in third, Christy in fourth. Stefan Reg is down there in fifth. Apologies if I'm saying that wrong, but I'm not sure. Reggie or Reg or Rege? I don't know. I'm going with Reg. All right, 17 questions to go. Here's number 31. In which country was the largest known Tyrannosaurus Rex skeleton found in 2019? That's good, Nat. That's good. Jenna fans are known as fictional. That's good. I mean, it took you about 5 minutes. What is a duel between 3 people called? And yes, Do you see? Did you like that? Did you like that? It is genuinely called a truel. That is a duel between three separate people. Regale Stefan breaks 3,000 points, as does Bula in second. Stefan Reg is there in third. Dan fourth. Yulia P coming into the top 5 with 2,788. The kip is the unit of currency for which country? Yep, truel. A truel. That's absolutely spot on, Aranush. Absolutely true. Very rare, obviously, as are jewels these days, I suppose. Laos is the correct answer. 44.1% of you getting that one right. Regale Stefan still leads, but look at this. Bula, question by question, is eating into that lead. He's looking ominous. Stefan Reg is there as well. Dan is almost onto 3,000 points. Yulia P, 2,907. I don't think we're going to reach 5,000 because I messed up with the questions again tonight. Pfft. It's not me messing up, it's the system. We don't know what's going on. Doesn't matter. Keep going. Here's number 34. True or false? Boanthropy is a disorder that leads people to believe there are bovine animals, such as a cow. True or false? Boanthropy is a disorder that leads people to believe there are bovine animals, such as a cow. Have I made that up? Oh, you disbelievers. It is true. 40.9% of you getting it right. Disorder makes them believe they're a cow, a buffalo, or any type of bovine animal. The most famous person, apparently, as you can see, was the king. And there's a word that I can't say. Nebuchadnezzar. Yeah, that's it. Close enough. He had it, apparently. Thought he was a cow. Regale Stefan still leads the way. 100-point lead over Bula. Stefan Reg is in third. Dan fourth. Yulia P in fifth. Stefan Stefan. Which of the following became the first Western fast food company in China after it opened in Beijing in November 1987? Well, it was a different time, Jen. It was a different time. Or something. KFC is the correct answer, 34.4%. I'm not even sure what fast food picture we managed to put on there. I'm pretty sure I managed to find one that didn't really have any logos. Or certainly not one that we would recognise. Anyway, yeah, it was KFC. KFC was the first Western fast food company in China. Regale Stefan holding on to the lead from Bula, Stefan Reg, Yulia P, Dan. There's your top 5. Oh, Aranush, such a disbeliever. Which of these is the name of a Japanese system of alternative medicine, literally meaning finger pressure? You don't believe that people could think they're a cow. What are their symptoms? Well, they have a funny mood often. Shiatsu is the correct answer here. 89% of you getting it right. Shih Tzu is a dog breed. Yamakaze is a whiskey distillery. And uramaki is a type of sushi. Regale Stefan still leading. Bula, Stefan Reg, Yulia P and Dan back into the top 5. Down there in 5th. Oh dear. No one's going to react to that. That's okay. Oh, right. Well, there absolutely is. There absolutely is. And you can look it up. Which country saw a world record 315 million voters turn out for elections on May the 20th, 1991? Of course, it's a delusion, but that means it can have a name. Any delusion can have a name, right? India is the correct answer here. 43.2% of you, 1.25 billion people in the country. It's unsurprising that a third of them came out, but that is a record, and it still is a record to this day. So rather impressive. Regale Stefan still holds on to the lead. Bula is not too far behind. Just one correct answer would see him take the lead. Stefan Reg still in third. Yulia P fourth. Dan in fifth. Yeah, and the USSR changed to Russia that year, didn't it, as well? Or got broken up, sorry. What is the name of the head teacher in Roald Dahl's Matilda? What is the name of the head teacher in Roald Dahl's Matilda? All right, your time. It is up. Miss Trunchbull is the correct answer, and it looks like lots of fans of Roald Dahl here. Now, that would be a lovely quiz to do, wouldn't it? Roald Dahl. I don't know how well the Roald Dahl books are known here in Romania, but if they were well known, I'd love to do a quiz on Roald Dahl. Big fan as a child. Regale Stefan still in the lead. Bula second. Stefan Reg third. Yulia P. Dan as it was. Aruna, she's bitter about this cow piece of trivia. Oh. Number 39. What's the name of this 1975 album? It is a Bruce Springsteen album. Which album is it? From 1975. I don't expect psychiatrists to know the Latin or Greek name for many things, to be honest. That's Bourne to Run, 46.7%. It's just the weirdest album cover for Bourne to Run. It could have been so much better. And with that question, 8 questions to go. Bula goes into the lead. Regale Stefan is only a smidgen behind him. Stefan Reg is right there as well. Julia P. Dan in 4th and 5th. So is Bula going to take another win? We will see. He's left it late tonight. But will he win? There's still a couple of people that can challenge him here, though. Number 40. What is Brad Pitt's real first name? What is Brad Pitt's real first name? I was going to be mean and put Brad as one of the options here just to really play around with you. I thought that was mean. Time is up, particularly because his middle name is Bradley, so that would have been a little bit fair. But he was born William Bradley Pitt. And how do you people know this stuff? I don't know, but you do. 73.1% of you getting that one right. Look at this, just 12 points are separating Bula from Regale Stefan, with Stefan Reg just, 70 or 80 points behind. Julia P and Dan still making up that top 5. Yeah, Billy Pitt. Young Billy Pitt. Bill Pitt. I mean, really. Number 41. Have a look at the picture. Who is it? Who is in the picture? Is that Pablo, Stephen, Albert, Benito? Who is in the picture? Now, depending on your answers, I either love or hate this question. Yeah, there's no fooling you guys. That is Albert Einstein. 83.9% of you getting it right. The rest of you pretty much going for Pablo Escobar. Nobody going for Steven Spielberg. And some of you thinking that that picture of Albert Einstein as a youngster is Benito Mussolini. No. Bula still holds on to his lead. But look at this. It's just 8 points from Regale Stefan. Stefan Reg is there in 3rd. Julia P still 4th. Dan still in 5th. Here's question number 42. Which of the following is not a bean? Father bean, coffee bean, kidney bean, or a runner bean? One of them is not a bean. Which one? 'Tis the coffee bean. 37% of you getting that one right. They're actually seeds which come from the inside of a fruit, which is very similar to the cherry. In fact, I think we've asked about this before, coffee cherries, remember? So, yeah, the coffee bean is actually a seed. The father bean, kidney bean, runner bean, very much all types of beans. Regale Stefan retakes the lead, just 4 points over Bula. What a battle we have. Stefan in 3rd, Julia 4th, Dan in 5th. 5 to go. Here's number 43. What is the first letter of the name of the cartoon character whose signature line is, I taught a puddy cat? Please enter a 1-letter answer. Just a 1-letter answer. To get those points. And he is in the picture there. His name is Tweety. T for Tweety. And Regale Stefan gets that wrong. And Bula gets it right. And everything changes up. Bula goes back into the lead. Regale Stefan drops to 2nd. And it's a bit of a lead now for Bula. Stefan Reg 3rd. Julia P and Dan still in 4th and 5th. I did see a puddy cat. Yeah. Oh, anyway. Here's number 44. Which element is a poisonous gas that combines with sodium to form table salt? Matt went for Sylvester the cat. I thought I saw a putty cat, Sylvester the cat. Yeah, I guess he owns a mirror, right, Matt? All right, so what do you mix with sodium? You mix chlorine, or chlorine, as we say in the UK. 84% of you getting that one right. Okay, this is not over. Bula does have that lead, but he's got to get all of these questions right in order to be sure, because Regale Stefan is tucked in right behind. Less than 100 points. In fact, it's only 90 points between them. Julia P up to 3rd. Dan 4th. Stefan Reg drops down to 5th. I'm with you, Jon. I'm never eating table salt again. All right, number 45. Look at the picture. It's a 2010 special edition Barbie doll of which famous person? That is a 2010 special edition Barbie doll of which famous person? And it is J.K. Rowling and the most... Oh, yeah, most of you are going to get that right. 79.1%. It was released, I think it was the Berlin Toy Show as a special edition, but it was sold as well. They've done lots of special editions of lots of famous people. I felt like that was the best one to do a question on in terms of how it looks. Bula still holds on to a lead, but it's just 67 points from Regale Stefan. Julia P. I think it's too late to catch up, but going for third place. Dan in fourth. Stefan Reg down in fifth. Here's number 46, your penultimate question. What was the last battle of the Napoleonic Wars? What was the last battle of the Napoleonic Wars? Vlad, I've noticed that the pictures are loading slowly as well. No, same size. We always use the same size. The Battle of Wavre is the correct answer here. And incredibly, just 1.1% of you getting that right. That means just one of you got it. It actually lasted a day later than the Battle of Waterloo. So if you know your history, you would have got that. That was a tricky one. It will come down to your final question tonight, though, which will be question number 47. Apologies again for only having 47 questions. And it's going to come down between Bula and Regale Stefan. Good luck to the two of you. 47. Select 3 languages that are written from right to left. So a tricky question to finish up on tonight. Okay, so 3 languages that are written from right to left, and also read, of course, from right to left. All right, so the correct answers we were looking for are Hebrew, Urdu, and Kurdish. There are 12 languages written from right to left. They are Arabic, Aramaic, Azeri, Divahe, Fula, Hebrew, Kurdish, Nako, Persian, Rohingya, Syriac, and Urdu. Yeah, that was easy for me to say. All right, well done if you got those. In reverse order, top 5, Stefan Reg in 5th, Dan in 4th, Julia P in 3rd. Regale Stefan will pick up the 2nd place here. But again, 3, 2, 1... He's done it again, the sprinkles to Bula. But I tell you what, it came down to the very final question. And by the slimmest of margins, just one extra correct answer. Bula has got the win tonight. Well done to you, Bula, my man. You are going to win that final trip to Kanu Coffee over in Afi Place in Sector 6. Lots of people starting to come in for their free pizza, which is good. So, well done to Bula. You're going to win then the coffee at Tucano. Regale Stefan, you will win the month at F45 training. Whoever you are, drop me a line so I can find out who you are, and we will organise that for you. And remember, we have got more prizes to give away. So let's just do a very quick reminder about our pizza spot prizes. So we're looking for places 10th. And if we run through our top 10 here, so we had Yulia in 3rd, Dan, Stefan, Exquise Me, Family Turp, Christy and Ruxy and Nigel. Now you're overseas, mate. You've come in 10th place. Nigel, if you have a friend here in Romania, if you could drop me a line in the next day or so and give me a name and phone number, we'll organise a free pizza for a friend. So well done to Nigel, who's got 10th. But if you've got 20th, 30th, 40th, 60th, 70th or 80th, you're going to get yourself a prize. And then our 50th place finisher tonight will get the Quest Mission Live Series. So that's a nice fun thing to do as these nights get darker and colder. And then a chance to choose a theme for next week. So if we quickly pop back to our main screen. And let's have a look. There's 50th place there. Andre, after all that whinging and whining about coming last, Andre, my man, you've just got yourself the 50th place. So you're going to get Quest Mission, Andre. And also you will get to choose a theme for next round, next week as well. So lots of people claiming some pizza as well. Charlie gets a pizza. Well done to you. Mihai, well done, Mihai. You've got that 2nd place. So the F45 is going to you. But if you could drop me a line, that would be great so I can arrange it with you. I did 3 SK quizzes in the delay time, and when the quiz actually started, 5 of them were in the quiz. I'm not sure I understand, but please, you know, if you want to drop me a line, Victor, and tell me, that would be great. Right, yes, Craig hasn't got a pizza tonight. They've come 7th. Remember, we've shaken up how we do the pizzas tonight, so if you end with a 0 up to 80, you're going to win a prize. Right, one more prize to give away this evening on the Lucky Wheel, which is this. So, not a bad prize at all, courtesy of Electronic Arts. We will give a digital copy of Need for Speed Heat to whoever comes out on the wheel this evening. PS4 or PC are your 2 options, and whichever one you don't choose, we will include next week to give away as well. So another chance for somebody to win one next week. Let's go over to our Lucky Wheel. and I will quickly get it up on my screen here because I do need to have it here, and we'll put you into alphabetical order so that you can see yourself spinning away. Oh, I see. I got you, Victor. Well, that's rather lucky for you tonight. Totally makes sense. Oh, Gary picks up a pizza as well. Well, can you believe it, Gary? You've often won pizza by getting into the top 10, but tonight, by having a relatively terrible quiz coming in at 80th, you've just won yourself a rather nice pizza. So that's good. Hopefully you enjoyed the questions there, Alina. I did try to go for questions on Stephen King that were not super obvious. You know, I didn't want to just go with, you know, what was the name of the hotel in The Shining and stuff like that. Yes, Matt, there will be Xbox games coming up as well. We're just making the deal with EA as we talk. It just happened that this was the first one that they could send to us, but we are looking at getting Xbox One as well as PS4 and PC games as well. So do watch this space. We'll do a bigger announcement as and when we've got it all sorted. Right, so you can see your names on there 3 times if you are a gold sponsor, gold Patreon supporter, sorry. Once if you are silver. Let's just make sure that the timing is good. Let's go a bit higher tonight. There you go. And let's shuffle you up. And remember, the game is in the form of a game code that I can send to you straight away. I'm just changing your names loads. So you can get that tonight. But if your name does come up, please contact me and let me know if you would like PS4 or PC version of the game, and I will send that to you. All right, good luck, everybody. Let's spin that wheel. You spin me right round, baby, right round, like a record, baby, spinning for 30 seconds. Who's gonna win the game tonight? Let's see. Round it comes. Here we go. Names approaching. Who will it be? Maruna, Mihaila, and Andrew, Mihaila, and George, and Radhika, and Timur, and Andre, and Vlad, and Alex, and then on to Maruna again. It's creeping onto Radhika. Will it stop there? It might keep going, you know, and if it does, it's going to go on to Juliana Stoika. Juliana, could it be Juliana? I think it could, you know, it stopped, and we have a winner, Juliana, one of our silver supporters. Congratulations, Juliana. I do hope that you're playing tonight. If not, you're about to get a lovely surprise. You have won that prize. We will find out from you whether you prefer PS4 or whether you prefer PC, but you are a winner tonight. Let's make a quick note of your name because I'm terrible with names and memory really. Juliana Stoika. I will make sure we contact her so she gets her prize. Right, let's come back quickly to our main screen. Boom, here we are back in Mojo. So what we got over here? So we're still talking about chemicals and the likes over there. Yeah, that's okay. Whatever. Right, so I do hope that you didn't mind that we've changed things up a little bit with the electronic prizes. We are trying to get some more, but it's going to be very, very difficult. Now, having said all of that, I've wanted to do a Batman quiz for a long time because, frankly, I've got some really, really cool Batman prizes. And, you know, what am I going to do, right? When we do Batman this coming Saturday, a quiz devoted to everything Batman. So we're talking not just the recent movies. In fact, definitely not just the recent movies. We're talking the original comics, the latest comics, graphic novels. We're talking about artists. We're talking definitely about the original 1960s TV show, which was awesome. It's going to be everything, okay? Everything possible Batman related will be in this quiz. And I have got some really cool Batman prizes to give away. So we will give away some physical prizes on Saturday night for the Batman quiz, but quite how I will get them to you. Yeah, you know what? The Arkham series might be in there. Video games, everything will be in there, Mihai. I'm going to try and encompass as much of the Batman universe as I possibly can. So for fans and non-fans alike, there will be lots of cool prizes to give away. Now, if you do come and play, as I say, we will have some physical prizes. It's going to be difficult for me to get them to you unless I know you personally and we can arrange to get them, but I will put them away safe. These will not be prizes that we suddenly recycle and they appear again. All right, so there will be Batman prizes, including a set of the coolest Batman slippers you are ever likely to see. Someone is going to win those on Saturday night, all right? So if you want to play along, you just need to be a Patreon if you're watching this and you didn't play tonight. If you want to join in, you can do at patreon.com/BigBritishBucharestQuiz. Come and join us. It's only €5 a month. That's all it is. You help support us, keep us going until we can get out quizzing proper, which we would like to do soon. That would be good. So once again, a quick apology for the little mess at the beginning. We are still learning how to make sure that this streaming software is you know, as good as possible. So the best thing to do was what we did, which was just stop the stream and restart it, and as you see, we had no problem after that. Thank you for joining in on the chat. It's always lovely to hear and see you over here. Matt, I'm telling you, these slippers, But I've got other stuff, you know. I've got action figures and I've got t-shirts. I've got just loads of cool stuff. So yeah, you've got to be here to see it all. And I've got some really good prizes to give away on Saturday. So tell all your friends if they're Batman fans to get them in. Apologies again for the 47 instead of 50 questions. We know what it is. We know it's the picture questions with the picture answers. And I tried to use the same 3 questions that failed before. Obviously, it doesn't like them for some reason, so I'm just going to delete them and it won't happen again, hopefully. So, yeah. Adam West, for me, the greatest Batman there ever was. He will definitely be in the quiz. I can promise you that, Jim. So, lots to look forward to on Saturday. I'll do you a quick write-up with winners tonight, to confirm winners tonight, including all of the winners of all of the pizza that we've given away. And well done to those of you that got first, second, 10th, 20th, 30th, 40th, 50th, 60th, 70th and 80th. You've all won a prize this evening. And of course, Luciana for picking up the prize. Juliana for picking up the prize on the lucky wheel as well. All right, I'll love you and leave you, everybody. Thank you so much for sticking with us through to the end as we head into the dark nights and the curfew. Do look after yourselves, everybody, and I hope to see some of you in person at some point. Well done, Alina, for picking a really good round as well. I really appreciate that. Andre, you've got a lot to live up to. Drop me a line, mate. All right, good evening, everybody, and stay safe.